Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? I'll leave this blank for now. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic, what is it, Wednesday? It's Wednesday today. I'm gonna remember what day it is. Alright, let me just finish getting everything set up. That looks set. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the music for now. Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. So, as you can see by this new game here, we did finish our last Nuzlocke. I won't tell you how that ended. You can watch the stream for that. All I can say is it was hectic, especially the Elite Four. It was real hectic. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start our next chapter, which is gonna be Pokemon Platinum, which Gen 4 is the generation that got me back into Pokemon as a kid. I didn't have a DS, or not a DS, a Game Boy Advance growing up, so I missed out on, I didn't have a Game Boy either. I missed out on Gen 2, Gen 3, and I finally got a DS. And that's kind of what got me back into Pokemon and mostly consistently stayed into it since then. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in to Pokemon Platinum, which is probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite Pokemon games. Let's just hope that let's just hope that it doesn't go down and in bad memories, you know. Good morning, Francisca. Let's see if it's another grass starter. I mean, I love Turtwig, so I wouldn't be super upset. But also, if luck's showing that we're gonna have all grass starters, things are gonna be kind of hectic. Actually, I don't know if this game's good for grass starters. But how you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Forgot how slow everything feels in this game. This is the faster version. His name will be Chat. I finally got everything working with the controller. I just don't think I have the speed up set up. I don't know if I can how to do that. So we're just gonna have to make do. But let's hope that that we can make it through. Okay. I don't know why I was using the analog stick to the D-pad. How's the music good? I think the music volume's good. Well, I hope you have a smooth and quick recovery. Sorry to hear that you're going through it right now. And work. I feel that. I walk so slow. Settings. There we go. First thing we're gonna want to do, like always, turn this up to fast speed. Oh, there's also fast and set. There we go. It's not much faster, but all right. We slowly. I think we're supposed to go up here. We move so slow. Or maybe we're supposed to go to the neighbor's house. Yeah, neighbor's house. Waiting on those calls is always stressful. I've definitely had my share of stressful calls, especially in the last year. So I got my fingers crossed for you. And good morning, Kane. We're not doing a Bidoof lock, not again. There might be a Bidoof on the team. There probably will be a Bidoof on the team. But there will not be a full Bidoof lock. Also, I'm still confident. I would have gone much further in that Bidoof lock if I didn't get swept by Roserade. Having a simple Bidoof was pretty strong until a crit went and just destroyed me. Yes, Mr. Inferno. That's a good question. I do kind of want to do a montage style like narration video. I feel like that'd be pretty fun. So that's not a bad idea. I did clip our tragic section of the stream yesterday. I just need to figure out how to turn it into a short. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that. You know, like there's the YouTuber cadence. They get up close to the mic, and you know, I attempted a Nuzlocke of every Pokemon game, and this is how it went, kind of thing, you know? I'm not quite there yet. In fact, there we go. Issue is this mic. Like, these mics are better when you're closer to them. And, I don't know how it sounds now, actually. But yeah, my mic's like, the stand is like reaching for its life over here. All right, so time to pick our starter. Well, the wheel will pick our starter. Perfect, thanks guys. Joe Mander went far. He admittedly made it to the end. But alas, the end was not what we hoped for. Okay, let me just quickly do a window capture. Okay, let's just shrink this down a bunch. And let's just do this. I should really have this prepped. But let's see how this goes. We got our 3 options. Is it gonna be 3 for 3 on, or 4 for 4 at this point on grass types? Okay, we finally have our first non-grass type starter. And it's a Chimchar. You know what? I do like Turtwig. Turtwig is probably still my favorite of the three. Looks like we're going Chimchar this time around. I don't think we get to nickname it yet, do we? I think Platinum's a little better about type diversity. I think. Alright, what do we do now? Oh, new battles. Okay. Let me just get some paper for our tracking. I say paper, I'm literally just grabbing an old sketchbook. That Alright. Let's do this. Magmar, Houndour, Flareon. Those are my... Yeah, there's so many options right there. I really thought they added more in Platinum. We're gonna be here about. Yeah, it's bad. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be all day. Magmortar is a beast. That is very true. The only issue is that he's. I mean, obviously, we don't care about trait evolutions, but he's annoying for that reason. My attack ain't going any lower. I'm doing 1 damage to him. I forgot how slow that XP bar moved in this generation. Now, I think the hope here is that we don't have the same team as every other, you know, the iconic Sinnoh team of, what is it, Garchomp? Can't remember off the top of my head. But Garchomp's always the staple in that team. Good morning, Polta. How's it going? We're just starting off our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Have to go here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be nothing here. All right, you meet Cyrus right at the beginning here. I'm used to, one of my friends he's doing a shiny badge run where he can only catch one Pokemon per badge, and it has to be a shiny, so he has to shiny hunt. And he was shiny hunting his starter. I think it took almost, it was something crazy like 3,000, 4,000 resets to get his shiny Turtwig. Something crazy. And he pretty much had to do this little sequence over and over again. But in Diamond and Pearl, he's doing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's long. Like, it's a long intro sequence. I think it was like 2-minute plus reset sequence. Which, when you're doing that thousands of times, that adds up. Alright guys, can we get some nickname suggestions for our starter? Because I think we're going to do that in a second. Hellboy, that's a good one. Dead weight, damn. I don't think he's gonna be dead weight. I think he's gonna be very useful, actually. I do like Dormammu. Chimichanga's also good. Got some good nicknames here. Normally for this Pokemon, I go with the unoriginal name of Wukong. Let's go with Dormammu for now. Right, KJ? This is wild. This is wild. He's not dead weight. If anything, he is unique. He is an icon. Well, she is an icon. And one of 5 available fire types in this game. Call this Nebraska because it looks like it's lighting. It's that's one way to name it. And there's nothing else to do in Nebraska. I have never been to Nebraska, so I can't comment on that. But I'll take her word for it. I don't even know where Nebraska is. That's my issue with the states. Is one, there's so many states that I don't know if something's a state, if it's a city, if it's a county. I have no idea. Far southwest. Gotcha. I figured it was south, but I didn't know if it was like my interpretation of south or like more south, central south. See, Canada is mostly divided in very neat little sections. And we don't have that many provinces and territories. Okay, don't need to do anything there. Texas area? Middle South? Okay, good to know. I'll have to go back. Should really learn to read the dialogue here. I'm sure my mom doesn't care that I'm out on this journey as a 10-year-old. It's fine. I swear, my mom had less to say when I moved out than this mother. And a parcel. Who knows where he is? Jubilife. Makes sense. I mean, chat is the #1 enemy. Always. Yeah, I don't have Pokeballs yet, right? Let me just double check that. No. Just want to make sure that 1, the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet, and 2, that I'm not going to kill my encounter. Starly would be really good. I think Starly would probably be the best thing I can encounter in this grass. For me, at least. This would not be the best thing I can encounter in the grass. Although... no, I don't think he learns any water moves for some time. But it would be fitting. I've got the hat somewhere in a box. I still have not finished like actually unpacking, and I've lived here for almost a year now. I think it'll be a year next week. It's one of those situations where you're expecting to constantly move your stuff around. At least in my situation, I'm constantly expecting to move like my office, move something like to a different room, temporary setups. So I haven't really done a lot of actual unpacking and setting up that somebody normally would. You're not gonna make me watch this if I already know, right? No, you're gonna make me watch it. Okay. I'm gonna fall asleep while watching this. I appreciate this for newbies, but God, is it slow when you know what you're doing. And now our Nuzlocke officially starts. Good morning, Jason. How's it going? The legendary Bidoof. I have experienced many a Bidoof in my lifetime. I don't need more. I mean, there's like a 50-50 chance I'm about to encounter one anyways, but you know. Okay, so now our Nuzlocke has officially started, and we're gonna go ahead and get our first encounters. So Route 201. We'll just use a regular pen. It's probably easier right within a fountain pen. Yep. I'm doing all right now that this being has graced my screen. We're not doing another Bidoof vlog. Now, guys, I'm gonna make the mistake of asking you, what do you think we should name our Bidoof? And is not gonna H. I hate that's fitting. I hate that is fitting. That's hurtful and on the nose, but we're gonna do H-do, all caps, because that's the only way. That is true. Getting Dupe's Claws early on is nice, and it means we have a pretty good chance of getting a... What's the Gen 4 bug type? I don't know. It means we have a pretty good chance of getting the Starly in the next route. Probably. It's a canon event, you know? For those of you guys who've watched Across the Spider-Verse, me getting a Bidoof is a canon event. Alright, now in slightly more optimistic news, what would you like to name our Starly? Because we're gonna need a name for that. Wurmple? Did they not? I'm looking for not Pidgey, Speedy. Damn, it's all depend. It's Cricketot and Cricketoon in this game. Stan the Man, Patrick. Some good names, some good names. I think we're gonna go with Speedy. Because Patrick... Do we go Patrick? You know what, we'll go Patrick. Why not? Patrick Starly. I like it, Cass. I mean, you know I'm a sucker for some good wordplay. So... We've got ourselves the makings of a team so far. Something to round out our weaknesses, for sure. Oh, I should probably look up what our new level caps are going to be. Gen 4, Pokemon Platinum. Let's see. Our gym leaders are... welcome on in, newbiekin. This is indeed a Nuzlocke. We're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke. So on top of the regular Nuzlocke rules of, you know, 1 encounter per route, and when the Pokemon's knocked out, it's considered dead. We also can't heal in battle. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. So where the heck is? Oh, on top of that, we're also doing. We are implementing level caps, which now I'm realizing is going to make this very difficult for the first gym. Because starting with the fire type is already a bit of a challenge for the first gym. Because, what's his face? Rourke has rock types. But the harder part is that Rourke's ace is level 14, which means we don't get to evolve our Chimchar. And we don't get Mach Punch to counter Rourke. So, this might be a problem. Yeah, this might be a problem. But we'll figure it out as we go. I hope. Okay. Let's run back and heal quick. Because we don't have much money and I don't want to use our potions just yet. Now the tricky thing is when do we get the experience share in this game? Because for those of you guys who don't know and are tuning in for the first time, we will just use rare candies to get our party up to par. In our Fire Red Leaf Green Nuzlocke, I tried to do the manual leveling and it was just, we spent hours and hours leveling Pokemon and it was not fun for anybody, you guys or me. So we use rare candies once we get to the gym and get to the gym leader to even out the party. My rule of thumb is we can't level our Pokemon past the gym leader's ace. And I only get to level the number of Pokemon as the gym leader has to the level of his ace. If the gym leader's got three Pokemon and their ace is level 14, in the case of Rourke, no one gets past level 14 and I only get 3 of them. I feel like it makes things a little more balanced and challenging. Could be make my life harder, I don't know. Hope to get a Psyduck or a Budew. Those would be good. Those would be really good. I love a Budew because I adore Roserade. Eterna City. Okay. So we can hope. There is still potential for this run. All I'm hoping for is just that that our starter survives till the end. That's it. It took, for those guys who don't know, obviously, we're doing a Nuzlocke of every single Pokemon generation, so this is our 4th one so far. I won't spoil if we've won or lost which ones. You can tune into my YouTube channel, which I am live on as well right now, under the same, oh, I love the Shanks, under the same name, to find that out. But Gen 3 was the first time that we actually got our starter to fully evolve. We did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so we also did get to see a Mega evolve as well. Yeah, this music brings back all the nostalgia, Jason. I missed it so much. All right, let's continue. We get to Jubilee that quick. Oh no! Scared the crap out of me. Thank you for following, Jason. I appreciate it. Forgot that I have these alerts, and they are surprisingly loud on my end. Also, Kane, just for you, I did fix the doof roll. So I hope you appreciate it. At least I think it fixed it. It worked when I tested it earlier today, so. Good old Looker. Alright, let's heal up quick. And then see what else there is to do quickly in Jubilife City before moving on. Today's stream is not going to be as, well... Check my bag real quick. Oh, we did get return. That's useful. Alright, we gotta go find gotta go find chat for that. So gotta go do that real quick. Probably at the trainer school, I think is what I saw something saying. Yeah, here he is. Free money. Yeah, so streams normally go from 10 to 2, and then I can go, there's a little bit of wiggle room on, you know, if we go a little further. Today's stream is going to have a hard cap at 2. I've got an appointment later, so I'm not going to be able to hang around much longer than that. But I think that'll give us a little bit. I think that'll maybe not get us to Eternity. I don't remember how the pacing of the early game goes. Let's hoping for some free items. Nope. How you doing today, Abiola? Hope you're having a good Wednesday morning, or whatever time of the what time of the day it is. Oh yeah, they give out TMs every gym. I have to find the clowns. I'm gonna get one of the most obvious questions wrong. Watch. I'm also gonna struggle to find one of the clowns, guaranteed. There's another clown. Alright, where's the last clown? Probably to the left. Somewhere here. There he is. I almost got that wrong, guys. Alright. Let's go get our fancy thingy. Now we know what time it is. Alright. Let's change this to something useful. Nope, there's nothing useful. Okay, now where can we go next? Got Route 204 with a bunch of trainers. And then what's on the right side here? I'm assuming 203. Another rival battle? Okay, yeah, another rival battle. You have to keep an eye on those, because... Okay, his levels aren't higher. Or aren't very high. I definitely am, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do... I'll probably put Starly up front and focus that for a little bit. Ember at this point is going to do more damage because of the growl, so we'll use those. Does Piplup not have bubble by now? Should have swapped out. I should have done that. Gotten Starly some... Actually, Starly would have got one shot. P-bar moves so slow. Okay. Let's go ahead. And put you up front. Yeah, I didn't check abilities and natures. I don't know what any of the natures do. Keen Eye is not horrible. Ooh. That's good. That's real good. And then obviously Blaze. H-Doof might have potential. Okay. Let's see what our encounter is for 203. And that is dupes. Careful nature is tanky. That's good. I'll take it because Star Raptor's a physical attacker. That hurt, so I'm gonna swap you up. Now, based on what we have, I don't know if there's even anything in the encounter table that we don't have yet. Abra or Kricketot? Abra or Kricketot, or Shinx supposedly as well. That's good to know. All right, so we got some options for. I mean, I don't want to run to an Abra. I'm not going to catch an Abra. Cerebee's showing me Shinx as well, but it's using Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Abra would be so optimal. Well, if I catch the Abra, it'd be pretty dang good. But the likelihood of that happening is not high. Alright, another Bidoof. Still dupes. Let's go ahead and soften that up a little bit. Okay. He's not going to do any more damage now. I need Starly to get a few levels, because Dormammu is on the bench once he hits level 14. Yeah, Abra's really strong. It's just there we go. Patrick got a level. Quick attack, that's huge. My concern with Abra is that I'm just not going to be able to catch it. Because obviously low catch rate plus... Let's just use quick attack. Low catch rate plus... It uses teleport turn 1. Means I only get one chance to try and catch it. Tackle gonna do this time. Cool, just one shot Starly, why don't you? I'm not gonna lie. After being spoiled in Oras, I miss it. X and Y. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played X and Y since they came out. Platinum, Gen 4 is probably the generation I've revisited the most, although I haven't revisited in quite some time. But I think, cool. I don't think I've revisited any other Pokemon game since, either since I played them as a kid or for a very long time. So I'm stoked to play them all, really. And I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. I do have a Switch too, so they're not going to run horribly. That's at least one benefit. I just don't know how I'm going to tackle the Nuzlocke with... Yeah, let's not die to bide. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to tackle the open overworld encounters with the Nuzlocke. If anything, I'll probably do a... It's less fun that way, but I think I'll do a... Did you already use the bide? I can't remember. Didn't matter. Words. I'm forgetting my words. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kane. Is I'll just put a list of all the encounters in a in the spin wheel, and let that choose. It's a little less fun than, you know, actually randomly encountering something, but we make do with what we can when it comes to overworld encounters. We're gonna be here a minute. So we're just gonna use the speed up button just a little bit. Are you trying to give me a whole SpongeBob team there, Kid Death? How you doing today? Or Squidward? If I get a tentacle, it's Squidward for sure. Okay, now I need to get that random encounter, and I need it to be catchable. Alright. We're just going to use a little bit of speed up here, because I don't want to be spending 20 minutes trying to get our next encounter. Alright, Abra. Training Zubat is a bit of work in level. It's, yeah, training Zubat's rough. Abra, I am requesting this of you. You are precious, you are valued. I would like you to be on my team. And so I just need you to stay in this ball. Or not teleport. Well, that is Route 203. We still got Route 204, though. We got lucky in Fire Red and Leaf Green and managed to catch the Abra, but... Here's... Okay, that's very good. That shouldn't kill, right? Crobat is really good. I have yet to get a Crobat in any of these Nuzlocks, and I've tried. I've tried 2 times to get a Crobat. So hopefully we can get one in one of these runs. Can I get nickname suggestions for our Budu, though? We just caught that guy. Nice try, newbie kid. I respect it. I respect the hustle. You know what? Pearl works. Oh, so is Bidoof and Starly. If only. I mean, let's see what we got here. I should probably heal up. A Shinx would have been really nice. I don't know that we have need for an Abra. Well, 3rd gym, 2nd gym. Abra might have actually been good. Now that I think about it. But that's fine. We got other encounters. We got other things that we can try and catch. Oh, there's a path above as well. Let's see what level the trainers are here first. Because that'll kind of determine if I can go that far. Does Shinx know an electric type move by them? In Gen 4. Okay. I'm not worried about fighting him then. Have to be careful, because in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, he does learn Thundershock at level 4. So I was a little scared of that. But we're good. Okay. I go up here while avoiding trainers. Might as well use a potion. Just in case. This guy doesn't. Alright. Ravage Path. We can get a Zubat here, probably a Geodude, ideally a Zubat. Ooh. I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. What nature did Budu get? That's a good question. I can't check natures here. So there is our counter for the first gym, which is pretty huge. I am happy. Can we get nickname suggestions for Psyduck? Misty, that's a good one. Female Psyduck, being Misty, it works. Go ahead and do that. Psyduck for Rourke is definitely the play. I didn't realize the level cap screwed us here. Yeah, Psyduck, and then let me check the Badoo's nature for you there, Kane. Jolly nature. That's not good. Boost speed, lower special attack. Hasselhoff. You're gonna have to explain that one to me, Kid Dad. I feel like I should know it, but I don't. Timid is... what's timid do? Raises speed, lowers attack. That's good. Black's not great. Not great for Dormammu, but you know, is what it is. And then gentle for Badoo. Makes it more specially bulky. Good morning, Mari. Welcome on in. How you doing today? I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so far we're doing good. So far, I'm liking how things are going. As far as our encounters go. So I'm gonna go ahead and what level? How do I evolve? Sorry, I'm looking so many things up, guys. Sorry about that. It's just because I don't remember so much of the details. Level up during the day. And friendship. So we'll go ahead and put you in the front. If we can get a Roselia, that would be ideal. If we can get a Roselia before Rourke, that's perfect. Good morning, Ivy. Good to see you. How you doing? I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday so far. Okay, let's just swap you out to Dormammu. This is gonna be the easiest thing we can do. But I'm liking our team so far. We've got some good options. We've got the first two gyms pretty much covered. Third gym, we'll have to see how we do against ghost types. But what are you guys, for those of you guys who have played a bunch of Gen 4, what's like the Pokemon you have to have in every run of this game? Doesn't have to be your favorite Pokemon in the world, just like the one you need to have and is in almost every time you, like every run of it. Of Gen 4 as a whole. Gastrodon's a beast. Very few weaknesses. Well, I think only just grass type, right? Lucario, also really good. Kind of the mascot of Gen 4. I think we get a Riolu for free, right? Torterra, Crobat, both really good choices. I do love Torterra. And Crobat is just like such a sleeper hit of a Pokemon. Wing attack is huge. Yeah, I don't know. Crobat's stats are just really good overall. For the fact that it evolves out of a Zubat. Alright. Budu, this is your time to shine. An enemy you can take out. This is all you. Bidoof. Bidoof is the GOAT for TMs. I'll give him that much. He is goated for TMs. Or HMs, not TMs. Staraptor, also really good. Staraptor gives really good coverage if you go Torterra or Infernape. I don't think it has as much use if you went Empoleon. But still good overall. I feel like I think it's Riley who gives it to you on that island. He gives you a Riolu egg. I feel like I'm remembering this, but I don't know if that's post-game. Because this game has a bunch of like sections where you pair up with another trainer, right? Like Eterna Forest, you pair up with, what's her name? I feel like it starts with a CH or an SH or something. But I can't remember to save my life. She does use a chance, yes. Alright, this is not something I want to stay up for. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like her name's Sherry, even though it's probably not. Trying to see the... Makes sense. Are you also playing this, Nubican? Oh, nice. Eterna City is better because more things are at least weak to whatever you're using, especially the Abra. Plus Zubat wing attack just decimates everything in the forest. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Please don't go for a low. Yeah, he goes for a low kick. That's all he knows. Okay, that doesn't do much here. Alright. Good morning, Yugi. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Oh, the XP share is big too. That's definitely big. The XP share will definitely be useful for me here, but it's less necessary. Aha, you're training. It's a little less necessary for me as far as gym battles go. It does go a long way for making things like this go quicker though, like just the leveling of Pokemon and stuff. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Oh, it's not gonna take as long as I thought. Okay. I'm just gonna speed through this. You're just gonna have tackle and quick attack, so I'm not super worried about it. 10 minutes of spamming absorb. Just keep. Oh, okay, that's gonna take too long. We're gonna switch out. So far our team is we've got Pearl the Bidoof. We've got H-Doof the Bidoof, who hasn't seen any action yet, but he will soon, or eventually. We've got Dormammu the Chimchar, Patrick the Starly, and Misty the Psyduck. So far, we've got pretty good type coverage. Like, I'm pretty happy with our team right now. It's not even a disguise, Yugi. We got a simple Bidoof. So the setups on him is gonna be disgusting. He's not even pretending. Okay, how's our health looking? Let's quickly just use a potion here. Say she has a badge from the gym? I need proof. There's no way she got a badge with a level 8 Psyduck. This is deceit. This is lies. Please don't have confusion. That's all I ask. I don't think Psyduck learns confusion at level 8, or by level 8, so it should be fine. Acro Zubat, Spoon the Abra, Sims the Shinx, Star the Starly, Terra the Turtwig, and it's a pretty good team so far. That is a good team. Oh, Simba the Shinx. That makes more sense. Spoon is usually, well, Spoons is what I usually name my my Abras. Is it the most creative name? No, but it works. And it brings me joy. Psyduck uses Ice Fang. Kid Death, look at Psyduck. Where does he have teeth? Ignoring that ducks do in fact have teeth in their beak, I think. We don't want to talk about that. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Can I not run into battles every 2 seconds? Now, for those of you guys who are newer to the channel, this is part of a series where we're doing Nuzlocke of every generation. This being Generation 4. If you're liking this and having a good time, I do have... What's going on here? Rock Smash, nice. I'm assuming Rock Smash. Yeah. I do have VODs of all of our previous streams for Fire Red, Leaf Green, well, Leaf Green, Soul Silver, and Alpha Sapphire. All of them are on YouTube. YouTube is also HD Max. So if that's something you'd be interested in, definitely do check it out. What's this cave called? Rust Turf, I think? Or something else? This is Orberg. That's what it is. So we can get something in here. Zubat doesn't need to be here. Like, I don't need a Zubat right now, but it wouldn't be bad to have in the back pocket. Sweet. Hey, Joe. Welcome on in. How you doing today? We're doing good. We are doing good. Starting off the next game in our series. I think you caught how the last one ended. So hoping that this series goes a little smoother. So far it's been pretty good. Unless I want to crit the Zubat. There goes our potential Crobat. Fortunately, I think there's a few caves, so there's potential hope to get another one. I just want one playthrough where I get a Crobat. Do it, Kane. Do it. Okay, let's just send out Patrick. Patrick, yeah, he really wanted the monopoly on being the flying type in our team. And, you know, more power to him. More power to him. Maybe next time you could just not kill my Pokemon, though. That's ideal. If he could just not do that, that would be nice. Still shouldn't have an electric type move yet. And if he does, it's just charge, so I should be fine. I'm glad to hear it, Joe. Alright. 2 steps. That's all we got. And another Zubat. We're reminded of our failures. Level 10 or level 9 Bidoof kind of scares me. Let's go out to Dormammu. I'm okay with that. We'll just Ember you. Okay. So I think we're gonna do the leveling stuff once we get to the gym leader. So I'm not gonna bother leveling everyone up until then, because there's still a few things. I think we have to go get Rourke from the mines. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Okay, yeah, went off to the mines. He yearned for the mines. Where's Pokemon Center? Oh, no! Thank you for following, Yugi. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm usually live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Both on YouTube and Twitch. I don't... Get the crap out of me. I don't know if I'll be live this Friday.
This Pokemon can't do much.
Good to know it's working, Kane. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be live this Friday. As I've got an appointment today, later today, that's might leave me a little wiped out. So we'll play it by ear. I have a Discord. It's not quite up and running. It's not quite up and running just yet, but I will have it up and running soon. It's kind of just a leftover of how my old Discord used to be. Where the heck's the mine? Am I blind? Should be up here. Kylie, the animation is only on Twitch for following. Okay, so we get a 207 encounter. Oh, the mine's down here. For some reason, I pictured the mine being up top. The Godoof. Yeah, for those of you who are a little newer, thanks, Kylie. For those of you guys who are a little newer, I used to stream for a few years and then took a break of a couple years. And in that time, not against my will, for Orebird Mine, we get...
You were close!
That was close. Somehow, Bidoof became my legacy. I have a Bidoof hat somewhere, I have a Bidoof shirt, and it was against my will. And it seems to have followed me over the course of years. Now, we do have ads popping up in 10 seconds, guys. I do apologize. I don't really have a choice if I can run ads. But I won't be doing anything important, so you're not going to miss out. You're right, Kane. To have friends is to suffer. But it's a good kind of suffering, so it's okay. I'm gonna try Absorb. It shouldn't kill. I hope it doesn't kill. I'm a level 11 Bidoof, or Badoo. 3 failed encounters so far. 3 failed encounters.
You were close!
Not close enough, Yugi. Not close enough. That's on me. That's on me. I underestimated how strong Badoo was. Kane, so what I have been doing is for trade evolutions. For trade evolutions, I have just... Yeah, that's how many months I've been streaming. 60 months, Ray. And thank you for subscribing it and not unsubscribing for like the 2 or 3 years I stopped. Where was I going with that? I'm going somewhere with that. I lost my train. Oh yeah. I've been treating it as once they hit level 40-ish, I'll just go ahead and do some movie magic to evolve trait evolutions and other normally not evolvable Pokemon. Now, in the case of, like, let's say I catch a Magmar, I would still need the... Oh, he has nothing. Okay. I would still need the Magmarizer, but I wouldn't need the trade part of that evolution. That sounds about right. I want to say I started streaming on Twitch in 2020, end of 2020. Probably like September or October, and then I hit affiliate in like February-ish, something like that. Yeah. I don't remember the exact dates. I can never remember dates to save my life. The wheel decided you get Turtwig. I mean, that's not a bad starter. That's not a bad starter at all. I think my order of operations for Gen 4 goes what does it go? It goes drop my pencil.
Vindication!
See, I feel vindicated, King. And I'm glad you guys are playing along too. That makes me feel good. I keep losing my train of thought. I get distracted for like half a second and I lose my train of thought. Misty is leveling up very slowly. But I do want her to level up quick. Oh yeah, I was saying my order of operations for like Gen 4. Usually it's Turtwig, Piplup, then Chimchar. So I'm kind of happy I get to use Chimchar this time around. Because he's not my go-to pick. That's good then. You get to play with a starter that you normally don't choose. I find that's fun. How you doing today, Ray? I don't think I asked you. I hope you're having a good Wednesday morning. Hope work is treating you well. Okay, that's not an exit. I would like Misty to learn a water type move any second now. That isn't Water Spout or Water Sport. We're just gonna run away though, because I'm just gonna use the escape rope. Because our levels are getting up there. And I don't want to risk anyone hitting level 15. Because if they do hit level 15, they are considered unusable for the gym. It's a hard level cap, so I'm trying to stick to that. Looks like we can... Water gun at level 9. Okay, that's good. I can live until then. Because I'll be switch training him in the gym anyways. Which should get him to level 9, and then all I have to do is just go ahead and do some movie magic. Which only should take a couple seconds. I think I've figured out how to do it, like, pretty quickly. Psyduck. Ooh, that is true. That's the tricky thing about using something like a ghost type or a psychic type against the ghost gym, is they can hurt you just as hard as you can hurt them. So having that in my back pocket's really good. What level is gym 3? Gym 3 is 26. So that'll be really good. Okay. Let's hope for the... Don't say that, game. Just because my track record, I have a track record of killing my Pokemon, does not mean that it's gonna happen again, okay? Why'd I press that? I wasn't paying attention. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, you just defense probe. In my defense, newbie, in my defense, they were wild encounters. One of them teleported away. One of them I crit. And then, in my defense, that Geodude didn't have sturdy. That's on him, not me. Every good self-respecting Geodude has sturdy. Rash nature is... Rash is up in special attack, down in special defense. We don't talk about that, Joe. That's too soon. It's too soon, Joe. Ooh, Mega Drain, that's huge. I don't even think Zubat or Psyduck's gonna need to participate in this battle. Actually, Kate, I think every Geodude we fought, we one-shot. So, I don't know. If that means every Geodude was Rockhead, I don't think it's rare. I'm just messing with you, Joe. I've got that moment clipped. I just need to turn it into a short. But it's traumatizing, to say the least. Okay. How do I do this again? Let me just figure this out quick. So let's run this. Okay. File open. I think I could just do this. No. So I have to save state as. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how I did this last time. Nope. How did I do this? You know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna bother with this. We're the first gym. It'll be fine. Joe, what's the difference between Focus or Sturdy from Gen 4 and 5? Is it like stuff like Sheer Cold would just reduce you to 1 health as well? Like one hit KO moves always leave you at 1 health if you're full? My bad, Francisco. Is me trying to do stuff live and is not working out too well, so I'm just gonna give up on it for now. I'm gonna get Misty up a tiny bit. This feels like there's an item here, right? No. So we'll get Psyduck up a couple levels. I just want to have something I can use in that gym so I'm not fully relying on Badu. Because Badu's good, but super frail. Alright, let's just speed up grind a bit. Wow, nature plus dry food. Let's go out to Pearl. Forbidden move called Pain. That's what I'm feeling right now, that's for sure. Okay. I don't want Pearl leveling up. Well, actually, Pearl can hit level 14. That's not the issue. Okay. It's just Pearl can't go past level 14. That's my concern. Also, I still haven't seen a single sturdy Geodude yet. Oh, okay. Sturdy run. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, it's good to know. Not that it was really an issue in that circumstance. Nothing that died had sturdy. Ray, thank you for gifting Polly that sub. It's very kind of you. Yeah, it seems like sturdy is very rare. Because I have not seen it. Also, hi Polly, how are you doing today? Okay, we just got a little bit longer. I'll have the whole rare candy situation sorted out next stream. I don't think we're gonna really need to worry too much about it for much longer anyways. Okay. How's Pearl doing? One more battle and then I can learn water gun. And life will be good. Well, slightly good. Oh, why did I switch out the Badu? That's not who I needed here. Yeah, this Badu's kind of doing work. Like a lot of work. Does Misty have water gun now? Yes. Okay, perfect. So now we can at least just train here directly without having switch. And that'll go a little quicker now. Ray squeezed in a secret New Year's. That's a very Ray thing to do. Let me see what my Badu's got. My Badu is jolly and sweet food. Does the food actually make a difference? I don't know that in this game. So yeah, this Badu's actually nerfed. Silly Mirror, we ended our Alpha Sapphire run last stream. Oh, why did I use the wrong move? I'm throwing. Unintentional throw. Yeah, so Silly Mirror, that yesterday's stream ended it. Or ended the run. I'm not gonna say how it ended because we made it to the end. And if you want to see how it ended, it's. Oh, thank you for following, Nubican. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. Where was I going with my thought? Oh yeah, if you want to see how the run ended, it is, the full stream is on my YouTube channel, which is also HD Max. So you can go check it out there. What the heck, Nubican? Thank you so much. You really did not have to do that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Everyone, I hope you enjoy your use of my Bidoof emotes. And thank you for being here, all of you. It genuinely does mean a lot to me. Also, what the heck is a Kappa train? I did not know that Kappa hype train was a thing, Ray, either. Thank you for the 5 bits, Joe. You guys are being ridiculous. I appreciate you, but you're being ridiculous. You and me both, Ray. I don't know what half the buttons are. I look in the stream manager and I don't know what I'm doing.
This Pokemon can't do much.
Sorry, I got lost in the groove. Broke the train high slow. Joe is a menace. to society. Agreed. I mean, the things Joe Mander did in our Alpha Sapphire run, he was a menace until his final moments. And for those who haven't watched it, I highly recommend at least watching like the last 30 minutes of that stream. The rest you can ignore. The last 30 minutes, I probably shouldn't be telling you to ignore my video, but the last 30 minutes, even the last like 15 minutes, was one heck of an emotional roller coaster. Okay, I think we're good to go into the gym now. Yeah, that Joe Inferno guy, sus. Joe R Inferno though, great guy. Fun fact for those guys who know Cat, that Bidoof butt emote is in fact was made by Cat. Okay. Okay. So, also to answer, what was it? I got very distracted. Yeah, to answer Kane's comment before, jolly nature for my Badoo is not great because he's already super fast. I don't even remember what commands I have. Ollie, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything. I need to put more time into refiguring out Twitch. My whole plan was to prioritize YouTube, so I didn't do any updating of commands and Twitch stuff. Okay. Let's see, what am I doing? I think we should be good to go in here. I mean, Badoo's super frail. 17 defense. I'm gonna lead Misty though. I should be fine. I mean, I am also a potato with YouTube, Polly. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just glad that it records everything and like saves all my VODs right away. And then I was telling Joe earlier, actually, Joe was asking about it. I'm thinking of doing a recap of like each of our Nuzlocks. What is a height chest? I don't know what that means. Thank you guys for the hype train. Really not necessary, but I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's the nice thing about having the VODs on YouTube is, you know, if people can't catch the live stream, which I stream in a very specific small window, you know, instead of stealth rocks on me, at least you have the option of doing, you know, watching that after the fact. But I am thinking of doing like a recap of highlight moments in the previous streams. So for Leaf Green, Soul Silver, and Alpha Sapphire. That way, you know, everyone can. You don't have to watch 12 hours to 12 to 16 hours of streams. Holy crap, that hurt. I don't know if gym leaders use potions in this early on, so I'm gonna switch out to Pearl, who at the very least will outspeed if he doesn't use potion. He did use potion. Well, Pearl will outspeed. And something's not making sense to me. How did that not one-shot? How did that do less than half on Granados? When I was one-shotting Geodudes from full... they were lower health. I think we should all get visits from Ray. I think that's a good idea. That is true. That is very true. It's gonna bite me in the back very, very badly that I don't have a good nature on Budu. Alright, what do we learn from Nork? Oh, we beat our first gym, casualty free, guys. Probably low damage roll, yeah. Low damage roll. He could have had high special defense nature, and I have low special attack nature. Could be a whole mix of things. Oh, he gives me stealth rock. Scaring the crap out of me every time that thing goes off. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I just gotta take meds quick. I will pause this for half a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, that's actually worth using. I should do that. Okay, we're back. So we get a Stealth Rocks, which is pretty huge. And we can teach... Let's go ahead and teach Budu or Bidoof Rock Smash. So I think he's the only thing that can learn it that should learn it. Pokemon Center. And then we'll figure out what to do next. Also, for those of you guys who are here, I'm going to be preaching a lot about this, so I apologize in advance. But I tied something I want to do in real life to an ambitious stream / channel goal, and it's biting me in the butt now because I really want to open up my cards. But I have a goal right now to hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, and when I do, give me 1 second. When I do hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to be opening up 2 booster boxes live on stream of Japanese Pokemon cards. These have been sitting on my shelf for like 2 months now, and I wasn't planning on opening them for a stream. Then I opened my mouth and said I was going to open them on stream. Don't do that, right? So I made the mistake of tying it to a stream goal, and now I gotta hope that I get that goal eventually. Just the one is perfectly fine, guys. I don't need a million follows. You know, I want you to subscribe because it's actually something you want to do and want to be around for. That goes for following here on Twitch. That goes for following on Twitch. That goes for subscribing on YouTube. I didn't even know Ponyta showed up in this grass. But I guess our encounter for Route 207 is like one of the other 3 fire types in this game, which I'm not complaining about. That's not a bad thing. It's good to have an extra fire type in the back pocket, and I do like Rapidash. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this. And can I get some nickname suggestions for Ponyta? Gonna get me every time with that one. Alright, let's switch out to Blame, because it's like, I mean, you and me both. You and me both, Yugi. I'm horrible at nicknames. Probably would have named this thing Mustang. So, Rainbow Man. Hope you can actually catch this. Does Ponyta have... Hold up. Ooh, Sundance is good. No, not Galarian. Ponyta. Just want to check Gen 4. Does it have a fire type move? It does not have a fire type move yet. So I can switch out to Budu. And I'm gonna stun spore it. Now we should be able to catch it. I think we're gonna go Sundance for the nickname. I like that name. I don't know what kind of betrayal arc is going on over there, but y'all are wild. All right, let's do this. Sun dance. And that'll be a good extra fire type to have in our back pocket. Should we fight something that needs fire types, or should something happen to our own fire type? I hope nothing does, but it could. Know my track record. Just saying. Many bad things have happened in my game, in my streams. The fire monkey must live. The fire monkey must live indeed. And Kate, don't put that energy into the universe, okay? That's some sheer cold energy right there. Knowing my luck, it won't even be that I get hit by a random earthquake that I wasn't expecting. It's gonna be a random fissure. It's gonna kill me. Flash fire and brave nature. Okay, so I think we're supposed to go back here now. I think I did get hit by a like magnitude 9 or something that took somebody out. I want to say that was in Leaf Green. That has like a stupid magnitude. I'm surprised Psyduck's in this cave. I know Newbie mentioned it earlier, so I didn't realize it was in this cave though. I named the Ponyta Sundance. Is this technically a different area? Because the title card did show up saying Orberg Gate. So I just don't know if I want to treat it as a different area for encounters. I mean, if it's... I think it should count as a different encounter. If the name changed. So let's go ahead and grab this. And if we do some... Okay. What do we got? Geodude. And see, this time, guys, we're not going to make the mistake of killing it. We're gonna soften it up with some scratches. We are gonna accelerate the process a little bit. I just want to get it to yellow. Misty does have Demon Eyes right now. If I accidentally clicked Water Gun, it was game over. What was your encounter, Kane? And can we get some nickname suggestions for our Geodude? Rocksteady, that was a good one too. I like Rocksteady. Deadweight. I'll have you know, Kane. Toph is good too. Kane, I will have you know that Golem carried one of our runs hard. Go ahead and name this one Toph. Oh yeah, Golem was really useful in the Elite Four, especially since mine had Sturdy. Which Sturdy in a Nuzlocke is such a powerful ability. Because it means you can play a little riskier. What are we looking for, Abiola? We got some TMs, none of which I want to use right now. I'm running low on Pokeballs, got potions. Can I not do anything here? Am I in the wrong spot? Where am I supposed to go? I thought this is where I was supposed to go, but I guess not, because I don't have the bike. Let me see. Turner City's up north. Yeah, normally they are. I just think it's for the sake of fun. I don't like the idea of there's a whole section of Pokemon I can't use to their fullest because of trade, like not being able to trade. So that's I don't know what my hair is doing. Yeah, I'm due for a haircut is what I am. Where was I going with that? Oh, I think I have to do Floroma first and then Eterna. Yeah, I have to go through Jagged Path. I forgot about that. Forgot early game Platinum. Well, early game Gem 4 has quite a bit of backtracking. But that's fine. I mean, Geodude in general, Yugi, is he's always looking like he wants to box you. He's 50% fists. And with a fist to body ratio like that, like that's how it is. All right, let's go heal up. Let's go stock up on items and then continue. I mean, is it Shink's? His stat spread leans more physical anyways, right? The only issue is there's not a lot of good physical electric moves. I'll buy one of these. I don't want to buy repels just yet. That seems like a waste of money. Two of these. Like, I think you get Spark pretty early, which admittedly is decent. But I don't really think there's all that much more. Okay. Guess we'll just. Oh, he's got picking. Oh, he's not picking me up. Okay, that's cool too. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of snacking because I am starving. And I don't think I'm gonna get to eat till like 5 o'clock. Miltank is indeed a menace. I didn't struggle. I don't remember struggling very much with Miltank in our Gen 2 run, but in the harder mods, it's rough. Now, the question is, have you ever seen a cow run? Because if you have, you'd understand why they made it faster. I also did not realize that it was that fast. What's our next level cap? 22. So we got a bit of room to work with, although there's quite a bit to happen by then. So we don't want to overdo it. I just skip through this. Thank you for the fashion case. I will never use it. It gets wild charge. See, the issue with wild charge is I am deathly afraid of using recoil moves. So I kind of steer clear of it. Now, based on our timing today, I don't think we're gonna make it to Eterna City this stream, or at least we're not gonna get to Battle the Gym, because we got to go up, go through Floroma Town. I believe there's the windmill stuff that happens, or the weather center, or whatever it is in this game, that happens there. Still snowing? No. So we'll have to see what happens. Give me my item. Walk Tomb is good. That's good to have. I will not complain about that. And then I think we get to a new route here. Nope, this is still 204, which we have already done. So no new encounter here. But Dormammu will make quick work of this. Yeah, 90 base stab puts it at what, 130? 135 power. If you're using it against something that you're super effective against, that's a huge improvement too. Like, that's one-shotting any water type. Or flying type. Even probably through Intimidate. Shell Bell would help alleviate. I think recoil moves are good if you desperately need to secure a kill and you can confirm it. But they're horrible for long battles because, you know, especially if you can't heal during those long battles. Yeah, newer games definitely had it right for friendship with friendship evolutions. Because I kid you not, I think it was in Gen 2. I had a Zubat in my party, a Golbat in my party for almost the whole game. And he just refused to evolve. At any point, he just did not want to evolve. And feeding him rare candies didn't help. Walking around with him in my party didn't help. Even using him in some battles without letting him die, because obviously it's a Nuzlocke, didn't help. He eventually did die, though. Yeah, retroactive mods for that would be nice. Good. I guess it's noon. What do you say around noon? Do you say afternoon? I don't know. But good afternoon, Peach. How you doing today? Okay. You are good to stay out. You are definitely not good to stay out. Do this. Let's do this. That should make quick work of Pachirisu 1. Pearl is really starting to show his lack of stats. Ember should hopefully kill. Of course not. Zubat's about to carry your whole run. At that rate. I'm done with these peanuts. Okay. We're slowly getting through this guy. Very slowly. But Dormammu's gonna evolve soon, so hopefully things should go smoother from then on. Alright, let's just speed this up a little bit. I'm getting impatient. I was really confused for a second, Yugi. That's awesome. I don't think I've gotten super lucky with rare catches. I didn't realize Chimchar evolved at level 14. So I could have used him in that battle. Wouldn't have been a good idea, but I could have. Yeah, for some reason I thought he evolved at level 16. Okay, Sloroma might be right above us. I think. Bullet Seed is good. I don't think it's good for Budu, but it is good to have. Yeah, Mach Punch is really good. Yeah, my Budu's not hurting anybody. My Budu's not doing damage. Like, I need that thing to evolve into a Roselia ASAP. Alright, let's, yeah, having a backup would be nice. Grab some orange berries here. No, I don't need to do that. Yeah. Being down in your main attack is rough. Like, we had that in Gen 1 with our Gyarados. He was a boosted special, he was a modest one. Which, like, in Gen 1, water is special, so it was kind of not horrible. But still. And this is indeed a new encounter. Alright, let's see what we can get here. A Weasel. I'll take it. I'll take it at least for species. I don't love Weasel. I don't know why. But it's not a bad Pokemon. I just don't know if I can hit this thing. Yeah, definitely won't be a Drifloon because I have to be here during the specific time of the day, during a specific day of the week to get a... Okay, what the heck are you doing here? To get that. Yeah, I'm 5 levels higher. I'm not going to be able to... I'm going to one-shot it. We're not going to risk it. Alright, I might have to switch out to do something here. Yeah. It'll be a good call. Alright, let's just go ahead and quick attack you. Sorry, getting a little snoozy there. Okay, let's go ahead and toss Pokeball. Alrighty guys, I didn't realize ads were playing, but for those of you guys who don't see ads for some reason, if we can get some nickname suggestions for Weasel over here. Weasel, Swiper. I'm liking Swiper. Rocket's good too. Which reminds me, and I don't know if this is actually happening. So I've got a couple of D&D campaigns going on the go. And ooh, floaty would have been good too. Floaty would have been good. I've got a couple of D&D campaigns on the go, and our Sunday one is about to, I think, start going bi-weekly. So one of our group members is DMing another campaign. And I don't know if we're serious about this, but it seems like my party wants to do a Guardians of the Galaxy themed group. I don't know how this is gonna go. I still haven't picked out exactly which archetype or character I'd like to play. But it might be Yondu. It's seeming like I might end up being Yondu. So I don't know what's... Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen and how the heck I'm supposed to pull off a Yondu, but... Drax, he would. 110%. Of course, always expect the fake out. 7 damage fake out. That hurts. Yeah, it's a pretty low level campaign. It's only 1 to 5. We're doing Waterdeep. And I have no idea what to play if I'm trying to replicate Yondu, you know? Because his whole archetype is that he has this whistle, or this this dart that he controls through whistling, right? So I'm thinking, what did you say the key was? I think he said it was somewhere over there. Yeah, the arrow he controls through whistling. So in my head, I'm trying to think of something that kind of follows that flavor, you know? Right, let's just do this. So I'm thinking that I go Psy Warrior Fighter. That's one of my options. And then flavor, like use a ranged weapon and flavor it as he whistles to control this weapon. Because technically with one of the features for Psy Warrior is that you use X amount of times a day, you can use your psionic powers to deliver, like, force your weapon harder. So I think that'd be a cool way to reinterpret it. That's what I'm eyeing most, though. So we'll see. I just got to figure out what fighting style works and what to do. The feat, I think it's telekinetic, right? Hold on, let me see what this feat is. Sorry guys, we're getting sidetracked for D&D. I didn't think about boomerang. I'll have to look up boomerang. Yeah, I think it's telekinetic. That's the... I think the Psy Warrior with a boomerang makes the most sense. Warlock would be cool. Packed weapon Warlock would be cool. However, on my other campaign, my other Sunday campaign, I'm already playing a Genie Warlock. So I'm playing a Earth Genie Warlock with Pact of the Tome. we can use honey on this tree. I want to see what our honey encounter is, though. Let's see. Fluoroma metal. If I'm really lucky, it could be a Heracross. There's a good chance. See, I don't like that Cerebee's only showing me Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There we go. Let's go. %. Well, it goes with the Poke Earth Dex. So if I go here and I go Sinnoh, there's nothing that lets me differentiate from it, which is inconvenient. Meadow. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I messed it up. So there is a 5% chance it's a Heracross. Uh, 15% Cherubi, 15% Burmy. So there's a lot of things it could be. But I think that Heracross is rare no matter where I use honey, so I'm gonna go ahead and use honey here. And hope for the best. Oh, do I have to come back for it later? Is that how that works? I thought that was an instantaneous thing. Let me try coming back for it now. 24 hours. Oh my god. I'm gonna forget that's a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it, Silly Mirror. I'm gonna see what I can do for that. You know what, Kane? Let's see. There we go. I'll write it down, and hopefully I'll remember before we're too far away to come back here. And if I don't, we'll just have to wait till we get Fly. I should have healed. We're gonna do that first. Yeah, so I'm thinking now. I've got ideas. So we're only going to level 5 in this campaign. So if I go Variant Human, and I go Psy Warrior Fighter, and I grab, I think the Sharpshooter feat makes the most sense. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, maybe not boomerang. Yeah, it would have to be... It would have to be something that I can recall, or that I can use multiple of until I get like a returning version of that weapon. So I'm thinking like... Oh, you confused me. Whoops. Ow. Ow. Stop confusing me and hitting me. Okay, dart's not very strong. So I could go javelin. I don't want to learn fury swipes. I could go javelin, or I just stick with a bow for now and flavor it somehow. We'll have to see. I'll have to talk to my DM on what I can do to make this work. But we got some ideas. I do think going variant human and grabbing going variant human and then grabbing whatchamacallit, why am I blanking on words? Sharpshooter early on is a must. The only difficult thing about going Psy Warrior is I benefit from having an intelligence modifier. So there is that. But we'll see. Because that means I gotta spread my stats around. My rival having Chimchar is an idea. Is an issue. Yeah. Then you start earthquaking and it's game over. Oh, my neck is killing me. I mean, can Chimchar get, Infernape get Ice Punch? Because if he can, it's game over for Garchomp. But Garchomp can Earthquake you, so it's game over for you. Let's go ahead and just use a potion. Now, if I remember, she has a kind of scary team, or she eventually does. Artificer would be good too. One of our party members is already going Artificer. Our teammate that's going Rocket, I think, is going Artificer, and he's working something out with the DM for that. So it's not quite an option, but it is a good idea. There you go, you got your Toxic. I was hoping he wouldn't land the Toxic. At least, yeah. See, Bidoof is Always waiting, but he doesn't want to intrude. So he waits for his perfect chance. That's level 17. Okay, she's definitely gonna go for fake out. What the heck do I even do in this situation? I think I just have to take the fake out, take the toxic, and switch out. Yeah, because I'm not going to survive a hit here. I need Pearl to survive a hit. That was worst case scenario. I'm not outspeeding a Perugly. I didn't realize she'd be level 17. I did not know she'd be level 17. And I'm pretty sure she cheats because Perugly doesn't evolve that early. Yeah, this Pokemon's not supposed to evolve to level 38. And I didn't put a Oranberry on anyone either. Defense 14. So this is not going to take a hit. This is going to take a slightly better hit. That's obviously not going to take a hit. I think somebody has to get... I think I have to sack somebody. I have to sack somebody to get a clean switch. I don't think I walk out of this without losing at least 2 Pokemon. If Monkey lives, I might win, but the issue is that Monkey's not gonna one-shot. Hold up. Berkeley's not super tanky. And at this level, she doesn't have a ton of strong moves. But Scratch, admittedly, was a crit, did a ton of damage. I think I go to Sundance. I think I have to sack off Sundance. I don't know why I didn't have Geodude in the party. I should just put Geodude in the party. Because here's my thought process. I sack Sundance, get a free switch into Patrick, wing attack with Patrick. I might have to sack off Pearl. And then Dormammu Mach Punch should hopefully do the trick. I'm really screwed here by not having evolved Pokemon. And by not knowing she was going to have a level 17. I think that's the big issue. Is I don't even have a single level 17. Feint attack, that's going to one-shot. Yeah. The worst part is I knew this was a hard fight.
He's dead!
Oh, I should have growled. I could have growled and lowered her attack. This shouldn't one-shot. It's not stab. That was a crit? Quick attack will do maybe another 5%, 10%. The thing is, I trying to think. Okay. I'd like to keep Patrick for the next gym. But if I choose to sack Patrick, I'm either losing Patrick or I'm losing Pearl. I just don't think that Monferno is gonna one-shot from this health, because this thing is tanky. Let me see. Hold up. Let's do some quick maths. 20 attack, 60 base move. Crit did that much damage. 33 attack, so almost double. Weaker move, but super effective and stab. I think I'm gonna go for the quick attack to get some tiny chip damage. Okay. Oh, got a berry. I should have had a berry. Okay. Even if I had a Roselia, it wouldn't outspeed. This thing has 115 base speed. It's crazy. Okay. Don't think I one-shot Dormammu here with Dormammu. Like, I'm not gonna calc anything because I also don't know how to calc anything in Pokemon. But it's got base 64 defense. I have base 78 attack. This Perugly is a menace. I'm gonna snooze the ad break for a little bit. I think I try for Misty. I'm gonna go out into Misty and try and chip him down one more time. I think Misty can survive a hit. I don't think feint attack kills. That did not do a lot of damage. That did so much less than I was hoping. As much as I don't want to do this, I have to sack Pearl. Yeah, if Mach Punch doesn't win this, it's game over. If Mach Punch doesn't win the fight right now, we lose the run before the second gym. Do we survive? Oh my god. But we're gonna lose Dormammu. No, he's gonna survive on one. He's gonna survive on one. Oh my god. Thanks, Joe. Oh my god. I'm wondering now if... I'm wondering now if we could have gotten away without sacrificing Pearl. Having a stab priority move is clutch. Yeah, Joe, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. I'm not playing that game. Losing 3 Mons hurts though. Especially one of them that was gonna be good for that gym. I think though, all things considered, the fact that we even walked out of that is a miracle. That thing was level 17 and evolved, and we didn't even have a second level 17. We didn't have a level 17 at all. Rest in peace, Patrick. Rest in peace, Pearl. And rest in peace, Sundance, the only other fire type in this game. Yeah, the honey tree, we're just gonna wait for. I feel less bad about Pearl. Pearl's stats were falling off quick, and it was very unfortunate. Aqua Jet is good. I'll agree with you there. And now we can get a Route 205 encounter. Yeah, I forgot to equip the berry before. I forgot to equip the berry before that battle. I should have. Our encounter is Pachirisu. That is true. All moves having priority is good. Or same priority. Yeah, it sucks losing a Staraptor, but my thought process is that at the very least, Dupe's Claws is optional. So if I do find a Starly down the road and it doesn't share a route with something vastly better, I can swap for it. I can recatch one. Can I get a nickname suggestion for the Pachirisu? I'm just gonna run to the washroom quick. I'll be right back. And ads will start in like 2 minutes. So, BRB. Survival. I think we're gonna go ahead and name him Patches. I like the name Patches. Except for Patches in Dark Souls and everything. Ooh, Strawberry, hold up. Sorry, Strawberry holds a special place in my heart. Here's some deep HD lore, and by deep I mean not deep at all, but it's lore regardless. There is or there was, I haven't seen him in a while, a squirrel that would frequent my my backyard, and Kylie and I named him Strawberry because he would nibble on I think I had strawberries in my backyard. So, not very deep lore, but you know, is lore. I don't know about the Quick Claw. I have to take a look. let's just go ahead and let Misty do this. All right, so we got an hour left. Let's see if we can, well, just under an hour. Let's see if we can wrap this up in that time. If we can at least get to Eternity. I don't know about finishing there, but your request will be granted, M. The next Pokemon will be named Potato. Alright. We're gonna run back and heal now. Again. Quick Claw is indeed still in Jubilife. Alright. I might do that part off stream or off screen. Just because I want to run back right now. But the Quick Claw is nice. You just kind of can't rely on it, unfortunately. Okay. Here, give me a good item. Okay, we got Geodude. This sounds like a job for Misty. When does Misty evolve? I think it's a little later than I'd like. 33, so we're not gonna have a Golduck for quite some time. Which is a little concerning for the third gym. That means we're going into the third gym with a confusion using Psyduck. Not the best thing in the world, but we'll make do. And we'll see what we can catch until then too. There's possibility we find some other stuff in the meantime. Disable could be useful, so let's get rid of Water Sport. And then what I think I'll do off stream as well is I'm gonna go ahead and set up those rare candies and probably get the whole party up to like level 14, 15. But we'll see where we wrap up and what our levels are looking like there, and I'll get everyone evened up to around that. Okay. Can't afford to really mess around with experience right now, so I need it. Too soon. Too soon. Shoving a Roselia right in my face after I just lost Pearl. And by lost, I mean sacrificed. Yeah, it's kind of... They're very clunky moves for what I feel like doesn't really happen often. Okay, cap is 22. Just trying to remember that. Like, realistically, what are the odds that you're going to be... You're going to have the time, because it doesn't do it permanently either. It's for a certain period of time. So what are the odds that you're actually going to be able to use Water Sport to weaken a fire type, the fire type moves, swap out, and now take advantage of it? when alternatively you could just swap to something that resists the fire type. I don't know. All right. Yeah, Toss's not doing anything. Let's just speed this up. Playing that kind of game. Yeah, playing that. Playing this game. You know who had keen eyes? Starly. Okay, yeah, let's just battle you. Misty. Screech is not great, so thankfully we one shot. So I gotta get the party leveled up because I can't be having people significantly weaker than the rest of the party. Let's go ahead and switch to you and run away. Yeah. The XP share is very much badly needed. Is that a low roll? That was confusing. Okay, speed this up. He's not allowed pecking anymore. Rock throw, please and thank you. Orberg cave encounter. I mean, that's good. Zubat is good. You may, Nubikin. It's a little sad. We lost a few members to Mars's, I think it's Mars? Perugly. So we've got Toph, the Geodude. We've got Misty, the Psyduck. We've got H-Doof, the Bidoof, who still hasn't seen any action yet. Dormammu survived with like 6 HP and Toxic. And we got Swiper the Buizel and Strawberry the... Does he have pickup? He does have pickup, that's good. Strawberry the Pachirisu. We kind of went through it. I was not prepared for Mars at all. We lost Budu and we lost our Starly as well. Did we lose a third Pokemon too? And we lost Ponyta as well. The Ponyta hurts a little less. Because I'm hoping that as long as we keep Monferno alive, we don't need Ponyta. So we very close to lost the run right there. But we made it out. Bidoof shouldn't have a water type move. Right? I don't think so. No, he doesn't have water gun yet. Let's just speed this up. Okay, this is gonna take too long now. Yeah, so things got a little dicey. We made it out alive. I am very sad to have lost a couple of those Pokemon though. You just used Bide? I think you did. Yeah. No more damage. Did not like that. let's go ahead and swap out to Dormammu. Let's just Ember you. Alright, that should take him out. That was a little dicey. Grab an Oranberry that I will hopefully remember to use next time. This no healing thing is tough. Not that I think having the ability to heal would have made much of a difference in that. The issue was less healing and more that Perugly just did devastating amounts of damage. That's huge. That speeds things up real quick. How far are you now, Nubikin? Wait, where are we now? Turn of Forest is up there. What's over here? Oh, there's just another access to it. We could go around it, Turn of Forest. Be careful at the Windworks. Be very careful. Okay, so the issue here becomes... do I have any repels? I do, okay. Put Dormammu in the front. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, that's the Moss Stone. How does she end Nuzlocke? Oh, encounters. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. I didn't read the encounters part there. Yeah, that's why I tossed up the repel. Don't hit me. Why would you hit me? That's so rude. Of course. Paralyzed. Why not? Why the heck not? Psyduck's a thick boy. Does Gen 4 not have a three-stage bug type? Yeah, newbie. My issue was I ran into that fight, and my highest level was 16. My highest level was Dormammu at level 16, which Dormammu was good. What's his stat? Monferno is special, mixed attacker, right? Yeah, he's got the same stats. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of Leer. I like the option to have a special attack. Burmy only has 2 forms. It's either Burmy or... okay, please do not hit the Pachirisu at all. I'm going to anticipate Chansey being stupid. And I'm going to switch out the Toph just in case. Okay, he should unleash energy first. Okay, cool. I just did not want to risk. If I was gonna lose somebody to stupid buy shenanigans that I did not partake in. Yeah, I meant unique to Gen 4. Sorry, that should have been more clear. Okay. That was a little scary. I don't know why Pachirisu is a threat right now, but it is. Please heal me. Or does she automatically heal? Oh, she automatically heals. Okay. I should probably use that right now. Oh, right. She fully healed everyone. What am I doing? I'm being dumb. I don't have room. Those are psychic types, right? I think those are psychic type trainers. Yeah, psychic type trainers. 2 Abras. Love this for me.
He's dead!
What type of hidden power are they going to use? Fighting. Okay. I can live with that. I cannot live with that. Yeah, keep using hidden power on Chansey, please. It got a little dicey there. Just a little bit. It's becoming more and more clear that Psyduck is... Psyduck's stats are a little lacking now. Okay, we got one more repel. I don't know what spawns in this forest. So I don't even know if it's worth it. You know what that Soothe Bill would have been really useful on? Badoo. Alright, let's go ahead and put Dormammu up front. And let's see what our encounter is in... Swear, give myself a heart attack. Alright, let's see what the encounter is here. So I think this is our best encounter in this forest. Our other options are Wurmple, Burmy. No, Burmy's not even an encounter here. No. During the day, we got Badoo, Wurmple, Silcoon, Baniri, and Beautifly. I think we try and go for this. There's a very small chance of finding a Ghastly. We could also find Ghastly in the old chateau up north. I think we try and take this. Now, can I catch this without... I think I want to catch it though, Nubikin. It is Dupe's Claws. But I think it's still better than everything else I can catch here. And I can't call dupes on most of what else is here. Let's go Strawberry. Strawberry can soften it up. I don't like that. Let's just hope that yeah, let's hope for special attack boosting nature. I think that'll be a big game changer and or deciding factor in if we're gonna use Badu 2. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. One more quick attack. Yeah, Strawberry's stats are not very good, so it's probably going to be benched pretty quick. But, you know, it's serving its purpose for now. Okay. Now, I did say, I did tell M I was going to name this. Potato. In her honor. Bench it for the next counter outside forest. Yeah, we got Badu. You should be very honored, M. Badu is a, you didn't have to put it that way. This is still Route 205. We already did, yeah? Yeah, we did. Alright, let's go rest up and see what the stats on our Badu are. Badu does look very potato-like. It won't for long. But for now it is. Alright, let's see this one's nature. Boosts special defense and boosts attack, or lowers attack. This is actually very good. So I'll take it. Yeah, I will happily take this. That's more like it, M. Thank you for correcting yourself. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and give it the Soothe Bell. And then let's see, we got 30 minutes. Our cap is level 22. Now, what are our options here? Dormammu's kind of gonna have to hard carry this gym because I have nothing else I can use. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna have to be a hard carry kind of situation. Plus I'm gonna have to Okay, thank goodness. All good, Joe. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to be live on Friday, but it's gonna be a toss-up. So just keep an eye out for if I post anything Thursday nights on the channel, or be notified if you hit the bell. I don't know how this works. Route 211. We can't get encounters. Let's see what we can get here. A Machop. Not great, but not bad. It's not gonna really help us out here though. Can we get some nickname suggestions for Machop? Rocky, Punchy, Champion, ouch. I'll do my best, Joe, if I get a Clefairy. Fist of Fate. It's gonna be very confusing considering I have named many other Pokemon Rocky, but I think Rocky seems fitting. Okay, what else could we have gotten in here? That would have been better for this gym, but Metatite or Metacham is not particularly good, so. If only I had the choice ray, but alas, I have to name them. Okay, is there anywhere else I can go? Oh, it's a bicycle only road. Oh, I get the Pokedex if I run into a couple more Pokemon. So let's see if I can get a couple of encounters that aren't Budu in the forest. I just need to see them, right? I could have had Ghastly and Buneary. There we go. Alright, we should be able to get the experience share now. I mean, there's still hope to get the Ghastly, so it's not the end of the world. Yep, I have to name them, so I get attached, and then break my heart. Okay. Go ahead and give the experience share to... I think I'm gonna bring Rocky into the party and give it to him. Just for this gym at least. Although I might give it to... Yeah, I used quite a few Machamps. I think in our last Nuzlocke, um, Machamp Machamp was actually the carry. He hung on to the he almost soloed Steven actually. But that's all I'll say on that. What's his nature? Naughty. I don't think that's very good. Raises attack, lower special defense. So he's going to be frail. But his special defense already kind of sucks to begin with. I think I'm going to give this to the experience share to Bidoof. So at least he'll be neutral against everything that pops up. They don't just give you the bike here, huh? Yeah. He's in the team. Guts is good. Assuming I can get like a flame orb or something. Because and correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a Pokemon that has Guts, and you give it a flame orb, Guts negates the half attack, right? From the burn condition, if I'm right. Just some mail. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a thing. But I could have played too many Pokemon fan games. I played a lot of Poke Rogue, and that's what it does in that game. Okay. Can I go? Oh yeah, there's bike path. Burn halves attack. Okay. See, that's what I wasn't sure about. I wasn't sure if Guts negates the... Oh, it'll have its normal attack? I'll have to look it up. That depends on if I can even find a Flame Orb. Or Toxic Orb. Alright, we just gotta make sure we're not getting to level 22. Yeah, burn halves physical attack. That's why I wasn't sure if the ability negated that negative. Yeah, once Zubat learns we can attack your coasting, Kane. It's just the thing is you gotta get there first. It looks like I'm gonna have to fight everyone. Okay, that makes sense. Just gonna double check to make sure my appointment's at 3. I believe it is, but yeah, it is. Okay. I'm horrible at keeping track of things, so I wouldn't have been surprised if I was completely off. this is gonna possibly push us to 21. I hope it doesn't. Okay, it does push us to 21. We still got a fair bit of room to work with. Yeah. I'm hoping that he just sweeps. I'm just preparing in case he can't sweep. Roselia is just, or Roserade's scary. That's all. Alright, let's go heal up. And if they have poison point or anything like that, or manage to get off the toxic, that's where things start getting dicey. And that's my big concern. Okay. Let's go ahead and give Pokemon berries. Yeah, no one else in this party can do anything, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. This wouldn't have been so bad if I at least had my my rare candies. But let's just hope Monkey can do the trick. Yeah, if I had my rare candies, at least I'd have options to switch into. Unfortunately, because I don't, I figured it was not going to want... Ooh, the burn might do it. That's not great. Setting up the reflect kind of sucks. But I still have Ember. Shouldn't do much. That did more damage than I was expecting, though. I was hoping for less than 13. Safeguard protects you from... Is it protects you from crits or protects you from status ailments? Sure, use your potion. And that chips away at the timer for whatchamacallit. Yeah, that chips away at the timer for reflect, which is really good. I was really hoping I'd get close. I'd hit 22. Oh, that okay. Timer is gone completely. Now, here's where things get a little dicey. He outspeeds, so this is not much of an issue, as long as we can still attack. He's got a berry, that's fine. Citrus berry, dang. I just need to not get paralyzed. That's all I need. We have our Oranberry, so we should survive 2 more. All right, we win. Whew. That could have gone badly. That could have gone very badly. Sorry, my dad's at the door. Not nearly as dire as Mars. Completely agreed. That would have been scary. All right. Thank you for that. All right, so we got cut. I believe this gives you grass knot, if I remember correct. Yeah. So it's a tiny bit early. Yeah, he gets it pretty quick, I think. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here, guys, and we're gonna wrap it up. I gotta remember what the heck I was trying to say. That's gonna wrap up today's stream. Well, Friday is gonna be up in the air. I'd like to say I can do Friday, but I really don't know how I'm gonna be feeling day of. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab a link for the Discord. Invite server. There we go. So if you guys want to join the Discord, that's where I'll be announcing if I go live on stream. On the YouTube side, you'll just get the notifications. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. You guys made it a really fun stream. Off screen, I'm gonna go ahead and get those rare candies in, get everyone leveled up to about 20-ish. And then, yeah, I'll let you guys know if I'm back on Friday. If not, probably Monday, but hopefully Friday. Fingers crossed. And don't forget, if you are watching on YouTube and you're liking what you're seeing, please do consider subscribing, because I want to open these 2 boxes really badly. So, take care, guys. Talk to you soon. Have yourselves a lovely rest of your day.